Liverpool has just been given all the motivation it needs to pay perfect Diogo Jota tribute. This is more than football now. This is for Diogo Jota. Liverpool's emotional return. How Diogo Jota's legacy will inspire a season like no other Liverpool football club stands on the edge of one of the most emotional days in its modern history. For the first time since the devastating passing of Diogo Jota and his brother Andre Silva, Arne Slot's Liverpool side will step onto the pitch today at Deepdale against Preston North End. It is supposed to be the start of pre-season, a warm-up, nothing more. But there is nothing ordinary about today. This is a match played with grief, still raw, hearts still broken, and a dressing room still processing the loss of a brother, a teammate, and a friend. Yet, amid the tears and tributes, there lies a source of undeniable strength. Liverpool has been given all the motivation it could ever need to make sure that this next season, and every step they take from here, carries the spirit of Diogo Jota within it. An impossible ask for Arne Slot and his players. How do you prepare for a meaningless friendly when life itself feels cruelly unfair? That is the question that has no manual, no roadmap, and no clear answer. Liverpool's players, coaching staff, and supporters will walk into Deepdale today, not simply preparing for a game, but facing an emotional mountain. Just 11 days have passed since the unimaginable became reality, the news no one ever thought they'd hear. Slot, new to this club, new to these players, has been thrust into one of the most emotionally charged situations a football manager could ever face. His pre-season plans, his tactical ideas, his carefully laid strategies, none of them matter more than simply guiding these players through grief. But this is Liverpool. This is a club that, through the decades, has been defined by tragedy, and the collective strength shown in response to it. From Hillsborough to Hazel, from personal losses to shared heartbreaks, Liverpool knows how to grieve. And crucially, Liverpool knows how to turn grief into unity and motivation. Today, that begins again. The power of Root and Jota's family, perhaps, the most profound source of strength for Liverpool's squad, has come not from within the walls of the AXA training centre, but from Jota's own family. His wife, Ruth Cardoso, has been nothing short of extraordinary. In the face of unspeakable personal loss, she has stood alongside Liverpool's players and staff, walked out at Anfield, and shown courage that defies words. On Friday, she and her family stood at Anfield in silence, joined by the squad, staff and supporters, paying tribute not only to Diogo, but to the values he carried: courage, commitment, family, love. For Arne Slot's players, there could be no greater motivation. If Root can find the strength to carry on, so too must they. The significance of today's friendly against Preston on paper. Today's game means nothing. It will not decide a title or a cup. It will not change Liverpool's transfer plans. It won't even tell us much about the starting for the new season. But symbolically, it means everything. This is the first game without Diogo Jota's name on the team sheet. The first time Liverpool's players walk out without their No. 20 beside them. It is the first step in a long, painful journey of learning how to play on without him. The tributes planned today will reflect the depth of feeling. Across football, banners, moments of silence, songs sung, not out of celebration, but remembrance. Preston's fans, Liverpool's fans, the players themselves, everyone present knows that today is not about football. But once the whistle blows, there will come a choice. To sink into grief, or to begin turning it into purpose. Liverpool, more than most, knows how to do the latter. The unfinished business that now becomes purpose. Diogo Jota was not just a member of Liverpool's squad, he was a key figure in the club's ambitions to reclaim the Premier League title. His goals, his fight, his passion, they helped carry this club through some of its most challenging moments. He wanted back-to-back titles. He believed in this team. Now that belief becomes a responsibility. What greater tribute could there be than lifting silverware in his name? What better way to honor his memory than showing the resilience he showed every time he stepped onto a pitch? Players know this. Mohamed Salah captured it perfectly. Players come and go, but not like this. Jota's absence will never truly be an absence. because his memory will travel with them through every minute of every game this season. Arne Slot's quiet leadership through grief. Slot's words at the end of last season were prophetic in ways he could not have imagined. We just kept on fighting. At the time, he was speaking of the battle on the pitch. Now, those words take on new meaning. Leading a grieving squad is a test of humanity as much as management. Slot has been thrust into a position where tactics come second to tenderness, where systems give way to support. By choosing to proceed with this game, he's shown faith in his players' strength. More importantly, he's allowed them the space to begin healing, not by forgetting, but by playing through the pain. Slot knows this team's spirit, he knows their character. They have refused to lose. Now, they refuse to forget. The role of the fans, a club in collective mourning. Liverpool's supporters have already shown the world what Diogo Jota meant. Outside Anfield, the tributes continue to grow: scarves, shirts, flowers, messages of love. Inside Anfield on Friday, the silence spoke louder than any anthem, and at Deepdale today, even among rival fans, there will be respect. This is the power of football. It binds people together in ways few things can. Liverpool's fans will sing for Jota. They will cry for Jota. They will cheer for Jota's teammates, not just because they want victory, but because they understand the depths of what this squad is carrying. This season, Anfield will be a fortress, not just of noise, but of memory. The Kop will remember every goal Jota scored, every celebration he shared, and every ounce of passion he brought. And they will channel that into the players who now carry his legacy forward. Looking ahead, how grief can forge champions. It is tempting to view this game as a one-off. A moment of emotion, then back to business. But Liverpool knows better. This grief will not be boxed away. It will shape this season. Every win will carry extra weight. Every setback will demand extra strength, and that is not a burden. It is a source of motivation. Jurgen Klopp once said, "Liverpool is a club built on turning doubt into belief." Arne Slot inherits that mantra, but with a painful twist. He must help turn grief into glory. If he can, it will not just be a tribute to Diogo Jota. It will be a validation of everything Liverpool stands for. This is not about football anymore. This is about honor, about family, about remembering. Why today matters more than results. When the final whistle blows at Deepdale, few will care about the score. What will matter is that Liverpool's players stood together, that they took the first step without their teammate, that they honored his memory simply by showing up. From this point forward, every training session, every match, every team talk will carry Jota's spirit. His photo will hang in the dressing room, his name will echo in the stands. His memory will inspire moments of magic that he himself would have loved to create. Liverpool has been given all the motivation it could ever need. Not the kind found in points or prizes, but in the enduring bond of friendship and the promise to make Diogo Jota proud. Conclusion: for Diogo, for Liverpool, for family. Football will go on. Seasons will start and end. Trophies will be won and lost, but some things stay forever. Diogo Jota's impact on Liverpool, as a player, as a person, as a friend, is one of them. This pre-season game at Preston will not define this club's future, but it marks the start of a journey no Liverpool player ever wanted to take, learning to live, to play, and to win without him. They will do it together. They will do it for him. This is Liverpool's motivation now. This is their purpose. For Diogo always.